Hi guys, Jackie Wolf here, and I've managed to make my effeminate Neko ASSEC again. Probably because I overworked myself, but that's neither here nor there. I love you guys and I mean it, and I hope that, like, anything I do can fix this. Anyways, we're talking about some things that happened over the weekend on our Monday show. I'm sorry for those of you who were looking forward to the Underverse. I had to cancel the podcast because I literally came home and collapsed into a pile of vomit. Uh, anyways, this is from Marjorie Taylor Greene's personal account, not to be confused with her representative account. We need a national divorce. We need to separate by red states and blue states and shrink the federal government. Everyone I talk to from sick and disgusting woke culture issues shoved down our throats to the Democrats, America's latest policies were done. Oh yeah, did I mention Joe Biden's in Kiev, Ukraine? Yeah, he hasn't even talked about the Ohio train spill. Hasn't done anything about the border. But he's in Ukraine, giving more money instead of, actually helping Americans. He's in a country we're not even involved with the police action of. But not, yeah. Welcome to America. Just because you got a divorce, aren't you already? But you see, that's the thing. Like, that's all they can say is, move to Russia, you're getting a divorce, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool, whatever. She actually has a point. Our cultures are no longer unified enough that it actually makes sense. And this map doesn't exactly explain the whole situation that well. You see, the United States is having a massive problem. A very massive problem. As in, well, I, an industrial worker, is working 80 hours a week and still can't afford bread. But, it's okay so long as we support the current thing, right? Fuck me. There's donation links somewhere, probably, if I remembered. Yada, yada, yada. Ron Paul delivering anti-war speech today in Washington, D.C. You were warned. Raged against the machine. I actually like Ron Paul. I would give the man a hug. But that's the thing, like, the war machine is the biggest problem with the United States. And the only things that I've seen out of the Twitterati and the journalistic class is them taking pictures of a few Russian flags and a Soviet-era flag that was flown at the Capitol. It's funny to me because they were saying, oh, well, these are obviously Russian supporters. No, I don't think these people support a war in Ukraine or Russia. See, look at this. Photo taken at February 19th. They're making a big deal about disease and they're doing it. It would not surprise me if somebody paid these people to do it, actually. It really wouldn't, given the nature of how political discourse in this country is. Given the nature of how fucking fucked up our political discourse is in this country. It would not surprise me if these people were paid chills. Not saying they are, but yeah. The Nazis in Ukraine demand peace. Jackson. I mean, it's just, I'm so tired of the Ukrainian narrative. We have to keep giving money to this country that is ruled by corrupt oligarchs so that another country ruled by corrupt oligarchs can continually to waste more money. It is a resource drained from hell. In fact, the controversial statement is we could probably fucking talk this out. We've had many fucking times in which we could have done diplomacy. But no, we have to have a goddamn war. Do you know why we have to have a goddamn war? Do you want to know why we have to have a goddamn war? Yeah, I know. I'm going to be fucking triggering to every fucking buddy in my fucking audience. Do you know why we have to have a goddamn war? Do you want to know? Because it's the only time the United States is relevant. You see, a lot of countries are turning away from the United States, including Russia. Russia's been buying oil. Yeah, been buying and trading oil in its native currency. Do you want to know what the goddamn war is about? The goddamn war is about our way of life. But I disagree with this war because I disagree with the way that we do things in this country. We should not be building our currency off the back of, well, other countries at gunpoint. We absolutely should not be having the homeless crisis in this country we are. And we should not be having the border crisis. We should not have decayed infrastructure so bad that when we run a train through a city, that train's, yeah. We should not be having chemical spills that could kill thousands of people. But you know, what do I know? I'm just some dumb necko on the internet that likes to rant and rave about things because that's what he does. That's all he does, right? That's all I ever do. Is I complain, I bitch, and I moan. Dennis Kucinich, politician, former mayor of Cleveland, Ohio, and former member of U.S. House.
Only ourselves to blame, while our government descends into depravity and tries to frog march us directly into nuclear war. Under the pretense of the pursuit of national security, our government's aggressive nature has alienated nations of the world and caused them to withdraw from commerce, with long-term implications for the value of our dollar.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. Look, I've told people this all my life. I have no prospects for the future. I don't plan on retiring. I don't plan on ever stopping. Quite honestly, my retirement plan's a 9mm bullet with my name on it. And I mean my full legal name. Because, point blank, due to the policies that we have created in this country, I have no future. I have no point in my life, and I feel scared. Which is true. For a lot of people my age. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to a lot of what people don't seem to understand, Americans are tired of war. We're tired of upkeeping our way of life at gunpoint for not that much anymore. Because at the end of the day, when I go home, I still live by myself. I still have to deal with the fact that I don't have time to have things in my life to make me feel better. Hell, I don't even have that many friends in real life because I don't have time to actually hang out with friends due to the fact that, well, the United States is broken and nobody seems to want to fix it. Hey, what do I fucking know? There was a protest. Woo. I ran it for 8 minutes on this. And Zelensky. Meanwhile, Biden won't go to East Palestine, Ohio on President's Day. He went to a non NATO nation whose world leader is an actor and is apparently commenting on the United States military to world war. We must impeach this. Yeah, pretty much. Just in Ukraine, Zelensky, if China allies itself with Russia, there will be a world war. Bitch, you've called this the beginnings of a world war for the last year or so. Yeah, I get it. It's devastating for your country. It's not necessarily US matters. Yeah, people are upset because, well, our politicians don't put us first. It's one of those big things. Anyways, I've been Jackie. Sorry for this being a little less scripted than usual. And hopefully things will be returning to normal soon. I don't know. I really wish I could tell you. Anyways, I love you guys. Stay positive. If you could put some like comments down below. It helps me out a lot. Bye.